which I might be mistaken, but Son of Yule, is that some kind of Santa Claus reference?
Maybe this whole song's about Santa Claus. Did you say you had an idea for an intro? If you wanted to do that, and then I'll do the recap.
I mean, yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Welcome to another episode of Is That Good to You Presents The Random Pull. My name is Ben. I like music a lot. I also collect physical copies of music, CDs, cassettes, vinyl. This is Emily, my friend. She hates music, and she only thinks rape jokes are funny.
So last episode, we listened to Kung Fu Fighting.
Yes.
That album, I think we both agreed, was like, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was a good background.
It's fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could get old pretty quick, but glad I have it.
Mm-hmm. So my random pull for today, mostly because it seemed like a funny name,
Okay.
is this.
Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce this name. Just come out and
That's
say
what
it.
I was hoping for.
I know that it's JEX space THOTH.
Yep.
So I would say JEX THOTH,
Thoth.
but maybe it doesn't follow the TH rule. Maybe it's Thoth or Thoth. I don't know.
Thoth. Let's just go with Thoth.
Okay, yeah, we'll
And
just go with Thoth.
if it's
and
wrong-
then people in the comments will probably correct us very quickly. I don't know a lot about this band. I'm assuming they have multiple albums. I heard like 2 songs from it once and really dug it. So that's why I picked it up. Turns out the whole album is pretty great.
Cool.
I know I would describe them as kind of stonerish doom metal, kind of in the Black Sabbath vein in terms of music, but then they have a female singer.
Okay.
Lyrical themes seem to be a lot of kind of esoteric, vaguely medieval, kind of Renaissance fairy kind of
I can dig
stuff, but like in a serious way. There's no like, I don't remember if there's like flute solos and stuff, but there might be. I don't remember.
Let's find
like
out.
real heavy fuzzed out guitars, sweet beats, and like a chick Ozzy Osbourne-ish kind of singer.
Okay.
Sweet shit. And I also really like the artwork. Like
Yeah.
it's got the woodcut kind of look to it.
I like
thought
the
that was cool.
monotone.
Yeah. I have no idea where they're from. Let's see. This was recorded in Wisconsin.
Did you say Wisconsin?
Yes.
Opposed to Eastconsin?
Oh, yeah.
Wisconsin?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
Jeez.
I don't know.
Calling me out.
Pronunciations are going to be all over the board on this episode.
Whatever. I haven't like deep dive into who they are. I heard a couple songs. I was like, that's sweet. I saw this at a record store. I was like,
How long ago did you get this?
Probably like a month ago.
Okay, so this is a new...
Yeah, I had this like digitally. I think maybe through Bandcamp or something, maybe illegally. I don't know. I have it on my computer and really listen to it. Specifically 2 or 3 songs over and over and over again, but the whole album is really good once I got it. The physical copy.
JEX THOTH is vocals, Silas Payne, guitar, bouzouki? I don't know what that is. Flute?
Is that a bubblegum? No,
what
that's bazooka. All right, you ready to check it out?
Let's check it out. I really don't know what to expect.
Just doing a booty check. Better? I don't want to be blocked by the album cover. This is Son of Yule. Okay, so not flute organ.
I mean, he is listed as a flute player too, so somewhere there's flute on here.
Well, I'm also linking this band in my brain to another band that kind of does a similar thing that does have a lot of flute.
Okay. Just might need a cough drop a little bit.
Yeah. It definitely kind of has like a 70s vibe with like the organ and the weird spacey sound effects and very like Black Sabbath kind of riffs.
Okay.
Like the real slow, like heavy.
I say okay like I know what that means, but I'm just registering that's
a thing.
This is what Black Sabbath is like, okay.
I see this is kind of Renaissance-y fair, kind of medieval vibe. And then you're like, I guess that is the record label I hate.
I hate.
Which I might be mistaken, but Son of Yule, is that some kind of Santa Claus reference?
Maybe this whole song's about Santa Claus.
Or maybe like the basis for Santa Claus? Keeps talking about like winter woods and stuff.
Yeah.
And Yule, I feel like, has something to do with Christmas. This definitely falls in the category of something I like. I've done no research on any of it. It's like, I like the way this sounds.
Yeah.
End of story.
Just gonna fade out.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, that's basically it.
That's cool. That was that like 4 or 5 minutes, maybe?
Roughly, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Not too long. I feel like it
might get...
about 20 seconds before it started to fade out, I was starting to think this part's going on a little long.
Yeah, well, that is kind of a key feature in doom metal.
Okay.
Repetition, to the point of boredom for some. Other people like it. A lot of times, like, it's generally for a purpose in terms of thematically or just like musically. Like sometimes get on a theme and then slightly adjust it depending on like tempo or like adding elements to it, and it kind of builds and supposed to create kind of a tension to it. There are bad bands that just are repetitive and boring.
Just cause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
without purpose. Repetitive
yes,
without purpose.
At least from my perspective when I hear it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely think doom metal is more of kind of a vibe.
Why is doom metal called doom metal?
Basically just because it's typically slow, and yeah, it's supposed to kind of create an atmosphere of doom.
Gotcha. Isn't there a band called Doom?
Yes.
Okay.
They are not doom metal.
Okay.
I mean, there's probably a lot of bands called doom. The doom I know of is like a punk band.
Okay.
Very fast.
Gotcha.
You know, all the descriptions of doom metal, there's obviously exceptions. Like some bands have like faster elements that would be more related to like a heavy metal sound. But that seems to be a kind of a key feature of kind of like the droney element that's supposed to kind of be almost be oppressive in a way. Mm-hmm. But I enjoy extremes. So
I like really fast.
I like really slow. There's kind of a subsection of doom called funeral doom, which is like.
Is that what you're gonna play at your funeral?
Yeah, probably. I do like funeral doom. Like again, it's like I got to be in a certain mood for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but funeral doom would be is a test of patience for some people, and I can see why, because they will have like one riff and it'll be like 20 minutes with no changes, like nothing changes.
So it's just like a mind game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
I mean that's.
But yeah, I like them to kind of ride that. They have like kind of those elements where like when it starts to get to that point, we're like, okay, how many more times can I hear you hit those 3 notes? And they add some new element with the organ, or it's a complete time change and stuff like that. And there's a lot of bands that do that, and I like a lot of different ones. But yeah, this one I think is a really good pick.
Well, do you want to listen to another song from this, or should we do like a doom metal?
Well, I referenced another band that in my brain I always link them. I don't think they probably have any connection.
Let's connect.
But like sound wise, like they definitely follow kind of like the doom metal music. They have a female singer. Definitely really push like the kind of medieval Renaissance fare. They have a little, I would describe them as a little bit more upbeat.
Okay.
A little bit poppier and like the loose synths, and a lot of flute. I think it's the lead singer that also plays flute. There's flute solos all over the place.
Let's do it.
Grab that real quick. All right. So if you enjoyed that, I think you might also enjoy this band, Blood Ceremony.
Let's do it.
So I'm going to do a song called Into the Coven.
Like, it's like a fish playing the flute.
Oh, yeah. Boobs.
Nice.
I noticed that before.
Oh, yeah.
There's the flute. Yeah, kind of similar. It's got that kind of groove.
Yeah.
And witchcraft is also a big theme with a lot of these bands. Yeah. There it is.
Like jazz flute
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the vocalist is also the flute and organ player.
Flute and organ?
And organ, yeah,
Wow.
somewhere in here.
Triple threat. Didn't really have a lot of guitar till just now, right? Or like that kind of guitar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of switch back and forth. Like sometimes the guitar is like the main driver,
Yeah.
sometimes other instruments kind of take over. So you have the two. I would say Blood Ceremony has more of a kind of a polished, cleaner sound. JEX THOTH it's definitely more on the gritty side.
Yeah.
Kind of more underground. I don't know. When I listen to it, I kind of picture them like in the woods, a darkened woods, recording it. All right, so your introduction into kind of female-fronted doom metal, modern doom metal, JEX THOTH. Is this good to you?
This was good to me. I liked it. Awesome. I thought it was cool. Yeah, I liked the vocalist. I liked all the different kind of instruments that they had going on. I think between that and Blood Ceremony, I probably would listen to more of JEX THOTH.
Okay.
This was cool too. I got more into this like halfway through the song. Okay. Kind of the first half of the song was a little just...
Sure.
Wasn't doing too much for me. But this was cool. I liked it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. How doom metal would you call that?
JEX THOTH, I would say, aren't a... Well, it's tough to say.
Okay.
I would label them as a doom metal band first. That's when it gets kind of tricky with genres. I go for the simplest one. I would say this is a doom metal band.
Okay.
I think they're heavily influenced by like the 70s doom metal sound that Black Sabbath started and kind of ran with it, and it gave it a more modern twist.
So Black Sabbath, what would be another like big doom metal band? Just so I can get my head around it.
At least in my... It might not help you because you're probably...
I don't know.
But I would say in my mind, the second big doom metal band I would go to is a band called Candlemass.
Candlemass.
They're definitely a band that were kind of like early on kind of picked up the mantle from Black Sabbath and like pushed it in different directions. They're not like a Black Sabbath clone at all. We kind of picked up on what Black Sabbath started and kind of generated what people associate with the doom metal sound. Because like I said, Black Sabbath, their albums are kind of all over the place. Like they'll have like a radio-friendly kind of pop song, and then like the heaviest, most evil-sounding thing, at least for the time.
Gotta have variety.
Yeah, they're kind of all over the place. There's like harmonica solos on some of their early stuff, and then I know like the image of them is like, oh, they're this heavy, dark, satanic band, and they definitely played up aspects of that, or at least their record label did. And they have really heavy, dark songs, but then they have songs that are like love songs and kind of sweet melodic stuff. So they're kind of all over the place. So yeah.
Okay, maybe more doom metal to come in the future.
Sweet.
Outro. Thanks for watching this episode of The Random Pull.
See you next time.
See you next time. Funk yeah!
Funk yeah. Oh, my glass is empty.
Pour it. There we go. Oh, right.
Nice.
Choke to it.
No, I think, why don't we try the outro one more time?
He's got little snakes in his belly.
Come on, slither little naked snake.
Poor guy.
Is that a person riding a caterpillar?
The pioneers used to ride these babies for miles.
He's like a small man with a tuba.
Yeah. Just give up there. Do it.